1-0!
How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to the Barcelona's 4-hour weekend update. A slightly delayed update as Burnley were playing yesterday, last night even. As we know, they have a lot of Irish involvement. So Stephen Ward played for them, Robbie Brady played for them. They were playing against Newcastle, who had Rob Elliott in goal. But the winner in the game was scored by Jeff Hendrick. It was a lovely little goal. He couldn't really miss, but it's one of those, if he did miss, you would have been asking how he missed it. But after the game, Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville both spoke highly of the Republic of Ireland international, so that's always good to see. Elsewhere, Shane Duffy played as Brighton drew 1-1 with with Shane Long. Southampton. Shane Long came on for about the last 10 minutes, but the game was kind of already settled into a 1-1 draw at that point. James McLean also came off the bench for West Brom as they lost to Manchester City. Declan Rice came off the bench for West Ham as they threw away a 2-goal lead against Crystal Palace. Good to see him getting off the bench in the Premier League regardless of the result in the end. Harry Arthur was also left out for Bournemouth as they lost to Chelsea, so it's not great to see, but he should feature for Ireland against Denmark next week. In the Championship, Sean Maguire scored a great goal. It's probably the best goal he scored so far for Preston. It was a great little jinking run and then put it into the net. Glenn Whelan got pelted with clappers by the Birmingham fans in the second city derby, as it's known over there. So that was quite something. He probably won't keep him out of the playoff, but we shall wait and see if he'll even feature in the playoff with Myler being out. Callum O'Dowda, he played against Aidan McGeady and John O'Shea's Sunderland. He got 2 assists to follow up his great goal he scored last week in the Carabao Cup, I think it's called, against Crystal Palace. So he's really hitting some form against the leading into the playoffs. Obviously he was involved against Moldova, wasn't involved against Wales, but he is an option of the bench, and if he's in a bit of form and we're in need of a bit of creativity, probably the man to go to at the moment. Darren Ranoff, he kept a clean sheet for Middlesbrough, so that's always good to see. Cyrus Christie featured there as well. So we're coming right up to the playoffs against Denmark next week. Starting from Sunday, we're covering the FA Cup final. We'll be outside the Aviva if anyone wants to come and talk to us about the game. And then next week, loads of content, loads of stuff to get through. We're going to talk about Northern Ireland as well. We're going to talk about the Republic of Ireland, the history there with the Guardian's Henry McDonald, and we're going to have a few little special features for you leading up to the game. And then me and Nick are flying out to Copenhagen Friday week. So if you're in Copenhagen or if you're at the FA Cup final on Sunday, come and talk to us. We'll be happy to see you, and we shall see you very next week. We'll see you next week, next Monday, for our weekend update.